Howdy, howdy, and welcome everybody to the Minecraftian Server Play, Season 1, Episode 5. I'm Eggonomicon, and today I figured we would work on a a mining system sorter. What we have right now is Adair and I are both using, because of our Alamite tool rods with Global Traveler, we're using this crate as a as the receiver for our mining. See how it's linked inventory to that crate? So when we mine, everything we mine goes into here, and then I currently have it sorting most the common ores that we have going into here, this ender chest, which is also linked up so we can manually add things to this pulverizer, then going into this redstone furnace, then it goes into the drawer controller, and out here to our storage array until we get applied energistics up and running, which we've been working on. We built these, Adair and I did, off camera. Been working on some logic processors and calculation processors and engineering processors pretty much every time we go by. The advanced inscribers just make everything so much easier for applied energistics. Yeah, except for redstone. We really desperately need to go get more redstone. And I'll show you what we did with all our redstone in a little bit. Let's see, what was I doing here? Working on a little bit of steel right now. Only need one of you, not two. Working on a little bit of steel so that we can get some dynamic tanks set up for mechanism. There we go. Take you out and put you there. Well, I guess we'll put the bee there. Okay, so what we've been working on here is the last few days we've been clearing out with the builder that you saw back there a basement section, because this is a lot of room here, but it's a little bit cramped. As you saw back in that wall back behind there, it's just pretty cramped for trying to run pipes. We have crates that keep connecting to each other. So what we've done is we've cleared out this area, a basement equal in size to the upstairs section all the way down to bedrock. And we're in the process right now of using the builder to place the ceiling section and the floor sections. We're leaving a 2-block gap here. I mean, we do have the morph, we could make it smaller, but this allows us to run different pipes and ducts underneath everything. And then we have a bigger room at the bottom. What we've done here is there's about, I forget, 6 or so blocks of cobblestone underneath the factory block floor. And that's in case we need to run things, conduits, cables, maybe put a couple machines hidden in the floor stuff. Because we have a nasty habit of just building at bedrock layer, and then we find we need more space for stuff, and we're having to do some real ugly builds. So what I'm going to do here is I've set up a few things here so that we could get started. Again, I've mentioned before, I like to do things in 64s if possible, just overbuild, that way I don't have to keep coming back and building everything. Wait for that to go through. There's a little bit of lag on for crafting when you auto craft things. Put that back. This also goes into the storage system. Just getting some machine frames and for thermal expansion and RF tools together. And then I wanted to, there we go. I wanted to make another Tinker's Construct smeltery over here at our base now, and keep the one over at the mining camp for public use. These ultimate furnaces are just so nice. So we'll cook up this. Just about done. There we go. And one more. And I also wanted to say I looked at the videos, the viewership on my videos the last few days, and they are just skyrocketing. I went from about 20 to about, well, as of this morning I looked, my first video had 330 something views. So I want to thank you guys. I appreciate that. Few new subscribers, and welcome to you. And okay, we've got these. I've got the builder. So what we're going to do is on the floor just below this that we're still working on, we want to, that's going to be kind of our processing area. So everything we have here, we're going to keep here. This will kind of be the storage room, but we're going to try and clean up a lot of this stuff, move some of it downstairs, do a little bit better job for the medium storage crate, or for this mining system. So what we're going to do here is open up the dank null, grab a few dark oak. Might be time to clear out another forest soon. Running low. We had about what, guys, I think 7,000 dark oak that we've been going through lately, so quite a bit. And let's see, we wanted crates, which I believe are sticks. Yeah, we need some sticks and some planks. So get ourselves 4 of those. I think we need some more planks. And there we go. Make 64 of you. And I think we need 3 more stacks of chest. So get a few more. There we go. And there's 1 more stack of chest. And another, and we need 1 more. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pause the recording, get some stuff set up, and then we'll come back to you as soon as I've got more set up. That way we're just not recording some dead air. We'll be right back. And we're back. And we put some of the floor down, still working on it, need some more marble. That way we weren't just building in midair. So what we have here is this goes up right next to the drawer controller. So this will be a buffer chest coming in. So what I figured we'd do, right, let's see. There's going to be the redstone furnace with an output going up. This will be the pulverizer coming in. So we would want an item duct here, and we'll servo that up. This will be a buffer, and then we will come up into there, and then we'll go right into the bottom, but for now we'll leave everything right here. That way it's slightly offset. So this way we'll have a buffer coming out. This will be the redstone furnace coming in. Then we want, let's see, come up just a little bit. And we will want our mining chest where everything goes into, where we link our inventory to be here. Then we'll do another impulse item duct. Let's see, we need to have power. We can bring power in through the bottom. That's why we've got the faults floor and false ceiling. We've got the 2 block space in between it. So we can do that without an issue. As a matter of fact, go ahead and do that. That way we know where it's at. Okay, so we want to come in. Power's going to be in through the bottom. We could come in through the side with this. Yeah, we'll come in through the side, and what we need to do is we need to come out with Cinnabar, because Cinnabar keeps clogging our system. So we'll do that with the impulse item duct. I'm thinking we had a lava cow at base. I'm thinking about seeing how much lava these machines will actually run, and put the cow in the wall and just pump the cow with lava, maybe even get a second cow and make this a completely self-contained system without having a pump from the nether just for this. So this will always be running. So I think that'll be a good idea. So we come in, actually, no, what we want to do is that's not going to be our mining chest. What we want to do is come in with a, this will be our mining chest, and then we will come in, this will be all the process ores to process through the pulverizer. Then what we're going to want to do next is come in, and we'll go out there, and this is going to be, oops, this is going to be all of our pulverized stuff, like black quartz. If we happen to silk touch mine with the builder or the digital miner, redstone, coal, stuff like that. So we'll do that. Then we need building blocks, should automatically go back to storage. So we will go up. This will be building blocks going directly back to storage. Yeah, there we go. So building, well, actually, yeah, we'll eventually have, all the storage will be up there. We'll eventually make containers for it. So building blocks go here. Yeah, I did that wrong because we actually want it being filtered from here, not from here. Well, this is why I end up derping a lot, because I build on camera, try and figure these things out with you guys on camera. So, okay, so this is the mining chest. Ores go out into the pulverizer, redstone furnace, process. Cinnabar will come out and go up. We actually don't need impulse item ducts for that, but right now we have enough resources to afford it. Okay, so Cinnabar will go out, up into storage. And let's go ahead and up into storage. That will go out and up into storage. Let's go ahead and just put a block there so I can stand on it. Okay, there we go. So it goes into the buffer, out of the buffer, and into storage. Okay. Get my pickaxe back. Okay, so so the only thing that actually leaves out are things that need to go just directly into a redstone furnace. And we'll do that here and put a buffer, and then we will put a redstone furnace here. And then that will go down into the redstone furnace. Yes, I need to get this out, so we'll make this the common line. So this is feeding the pulverizer, that exits the pulverizer. So what I actually want to do then, well, we can take this underneath back over to here. So let's go ahead and do that. Temporarily just break you. And this is why we did it too wide. That way we can see what we actually need here. So get out here. So we'll exit down, and this will be pulverizer, pulverizer, and furnace. And, well, we're going to power from the bottom. So we will, not as pretty as I'd like then, we will extract from the back. Let's get you back. Cinnabar, that's been our hang up for auto processing everything, which hasn't been too bad. It's not like we're doing a super lot right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and run power to you guys then. So that's going to, this does not need power, but we're 1, 2, 3, 4. So, whoop, well, it's okay, we could fix that later. So we want power here, and we need power here, and power here. So come down. Actually, I probably could have used the signalium plated item ducts to run power, and then I would have just needed one input anyway, but that's okay. We have this room just for this reason, so that works. Okay. And let me see if I have any of that marble on me. Yes, I do. Perfect. See, I plan ahead for everything, guys. And there we go. And we'll put that in. Okay, so we have this, so let me go see about 2 mechanical users. What I do right now for milking cows, you probably saw the setup over here. And again, I do intend to make a tutorial for this, but we'll go ahead and do it on the video. What I do is I make a little cage, I put the cow in it, we put an empty bucket, entity, right click. Basically that will, in 1 minute 20 seconds, it'll milk the cow by right clicking. It'll send it over to, I'm sorry, not from there, sends it over to there where we have blacklisted empty buckets, so it stays in there till it's full. It goes over there, and then it'll come into here, activate block with item, which is this right here, and it will use the full bucket on the drum in front of it, and then this whitelists an empty bucket, and we'll bring it back. I tried putting another servo here to use just one pipe, one item duct, and it just didn't work. It kept gumming up the system. So, okay. So let's go ahead and make a couple mechanical users. We have the servos, we have the item ducts, and actually using the impulse item ducts. The issue I have with that is it sometimes keeps the full bucket in there a little bit too long using normal item pipes. So this will actually speed it up. Let's see. I know I needed droppers. Well, I don't need a lever actually. And some redstone. It's been a while since I made a mechanical user. Just a couple days ago, but I always forget the recipes. Okay, so dropper, that's why I had the levers. So dropper level resonating crystal. Okay. There's my levers. Okay. Let's see. I'll go ahead and make 4 of these for now, just in case I get another lava cow. We'll do this, and let me get my lava cow from here. And we may even have another one in the cow storage. I'd have to go back through and check. Take you. This is our cow storage, and this is starting to become cow storage. We kind of have cows everywhere. And clean you up while we're here. Make you look a little bit better. Okay. So we'll set up the cow to fill. I mean, we have the ender tank being filled with lava right now. So that's not too bad, and it works, but then we have to constantly move the ranged pump. And we're actually, since we're powering this, we're starting to power some of Aladdin's stuff, we're powering Adair's stuff. We actually have quite a bit of consumption on that. So we're actually starting to have to move that ranged pump about every day. Now, I wonder, can I? Probably not, because cows are 2 blocks tall. I was thinking maybe I could just put the cow in here, but it's probably not going to work out that way. So what we'll do, dig back into here a little bit, just right in behind the wall. Doesn't need a lot of space. Oh, I should have brought a drum with me. Yeah, let's go ahead and go get a drum. I made a bunch of drums yesterday. Last night, actually. Adair and I were tinkering around on the server. There we go. Getting that all buttoned up. We did a lot of mining, got a lot of limestone and a lot of marble, so we continue that. Each floor is almost 15,000 blocks just for the floor. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pause the video real quick so that I can get all this stuff around and ready, and I'll build the little cow paddock down there and put the mechanical users down. That way I'm not just showing you guys hollowing out an area and putting some of the blocks down. But we'll come back as soon as I get it set up. Welcome back. So what I've done here is I've hollowed out an area just underneath in our little walkway area. I've got the mechanical user set up that the cow's going to sit on as entity. Right click, upper left slot only. Going to put a bucket in there. And this is set up the same. Put a bucket in there. And then this is going to be the line that actually fills the mechanical user that activates the block with item. Upper left slot only. And the same thing here. And what I did here is I blacklisted empty buckets. So it's only going to pull out full buckets. Going to put it into here. This is going to right click, fill this up with lava. Then it's going to whitelist empty buckets only, also activated. And activated. And that's going to pull that, put that into there. And this is the bucket's going to return. And right click the cow, and it's just going to keep circulating back and forth. So that's the plan anyway. Let's go ahead and get some of this covered up. Now, I really wish we had Ender IO in the mod pack, but it's not available yet. So when it is, we will be putting it in, because that just makes life much easier. Okay, so and we'll do this for the cow paddock. Okay, and let's see if it works. There we go. 1 bucket of lava in the drum. So from here, we need to pull the lava out wherever we're going to have our dynamo set up, which should probably be right about here. So now we need our hardened fluid ducts, because lava's hot, and the hardened fluid ducts can transfer lava with any item. But you know what I need to do? I need to go get another servo, because we used them all. There we go. Go up. I really need to make me the sash from Botania that makes you move faster. Let's see. I know I made a bunch of servos earlier. Yeah, here we go. And grab you. And again, we don't really need Enderium servos. resonating servos, sorry. But since we have the Enderium cow, I mean, why not go ahead and use the faster servos with more filter slots? Now, we're not really using this for anything other than lava, but I like to future-proof my system, so I think this will work pretty good. I think there's still, I don't know, we'll do bug fixes as we pull out. At the very least, it's going to be more efficient than what we currently have. So we will come up with a fluid duct. We will put the servo on you, and we will activate it and blacklist nothing. So that is filling with lava. That's a good thing. And let's see. This is where it's going to get a little bit messy to get in here to put the other cow in. But we can always just remove another block to do that. So there we go. And we should be able to fill that with lava. I'm wondering if we should go ahead and put this other ender tank up here anyway. The problem is, last time, yesterday we had an issue. We moved the ranged pump in the nether. Well, if you play the Minecraftian mod pack, you know that the nether has pools of quicksand. So it picked up some quicksand and it gummed up the entire system. So that's why I'm trying to do this. Eventually, we'll have a buffer built up and we'll get another lava cow, and that'll be good. And then we'll have enough of a buffer built up that we could run a magmatic dynamo down here to run these 4 machines. It's only going to run these 4 machines right here, so it really doesn't need anything more than, I think, 2 cows. It really just depends on the consumption. If we find we need it, then in this space right here, I can always put the ender tank and pump it in and put another filter so that it only accepts lava this time. Because like I said, last time we had an issue. And let's go ahead and put you down for now. And what did I do? Well, apparently I put my ink sacs up. So we'll need to change this to black, black, white, which is our lava range there. So I think that's good. I think we're ready for a magmatic dynamo, which we'll put here. And then, yeah, we'll put it here, and then we'll pipe it here. Although, I might want to... What did I do? Well, apart from getting in there. Now, I can always morph and go under it, which may be what we need to do. So, let's go ahead and steal one of our magmatic dynamos we already have upgraded and see what the consumption rate is on it. That way we know whether or not we need to get a second cow, or luckily, since we built that into the wall and it's all below ground, it's really infinitely expandable. So that's a good thing. So we will take you. And as you see, I put a filter there and whitelisted lava only. So only lava can come through now. And while I'm here, go ahead and grab some ink sacs from you. That's all from Adair's Woot farm. I asked him to get a squid in it, and he ran a few rounds of squid to get some ink sacs. Okay. Come down here. And let's see. Where do I want you? If we go there, why are you connecting? We don't need items to go into you. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, now these leadstone flux ducts only hold 1000 RF anyway. So looks like that's filling its internal buffer. I wonder if it tells us how many buckets per tick it's using. It's actually pretty decent so far. All we can do is really get it set up and run it. So now I have to set up all these filters, figure out what we're going to have. This is our why did I put that there? This should not be there. You should be here. And then you need a filter or servo there. You need a servo there. Okay, yeah, that's what we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 7, because these can auto output. So we need 7 resonating filters. But that's not much of a problem. Okay, so let me go get the machines. Oop. I used to have that open. I'm used to just flying up it. Now I actually have to take the elevator. Okay, so clean this up a little bit. We will grab you and you for now. And then we'll move the pulverizer in the other furnace later. Once I get these filtered out. What I'm going to have to do here is once I get these placed, I'm going to need to go mine a little bit, fill this up, see what it fills up. That's how I set up the filters. We've already processed all the ores anyway, so we'll need to do that. And we're going to need to change your configuration outputs. So we want you to accept from the side as an input. Close you. You're going to still export there, and you, instead of exporting out the back, are going to export to the top. Actually, I do need to go back to you, and we need to make this output the back. So we will put you to yellow. So perfect. So anything that can be processed will go into here. Anything that can't will be extracted out to here, and we're going to set up a filter for Cinnabar. Actually, do I need to do that? I don't think so. I think I can just leave that closed because we're pulling out. So anything that can process that's not Cinnabar will automatically go into here. So I think that's going to do it. For this setup, bind my pickaxe, just shift right click if you have an Alamite tool rod. I think it also works with the bindings. I know it works with the tool rods. And I can come out the back. If I need to filter this more, I can come out the back to filter more things, and I can still come out the bottom to filter more things. And I can always just disengage these if they're connecting the duct.